WRBI meteorologist Paul Trombley with southeastern Indiana's most reliable forecast. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times today, with daytime highs approaching 34. Winds out of the northwest around 5 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 24 tonight. Cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 34 tomorrow. Cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 35 Sunday under mainly sunny skies. 47 Monday. Right now, 22.
Country 103.9 WRBI and Dial a Deal. An opportunity. Dial a Deal.
812-934-5112. Country 103.9's Dial a Deal on the air and everywhere. Brent Lee, Andy Nunley coming at you on, we believe, on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page. And also at WRBI-TV.com, also WRBIRadio.com, also on the WRBI app. And you ain't going to believe this. On 103.9 megahertz, baby.
That's crazy.
Turn it up till it megahertz, as I like to say. They're on the frequency modulation service. That's what the one of the big radio stations in Indianapolis, WFMS. You know what that stands for? Williams Frequency Modulation Service.
Wow.
Yeah, aren't those great callers? Yeah.
Those are.
And I have no idea what WRBI stands for, but I claim that it is all the RBI that the Reds chalk up each season. That's why we got. It certainly isn't Radio Batesville, Indiana.
No. Can't be that. That's too simple.
Maybe these days we're run by idiots. I don't know. It could be. It could be anything. 812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal on National Science Fiction Day, marking the birth of Isaac Asimov. A fitting nod to Indiana, home to Purdue University, Rose-Hulman, all major science and engineering hubs on National Science Fiction Day.
I like it.
And I didn't check this week, but one of the cable TV channels used to rerun The Twilight Zone over the New Year holiday. And I'm sad that I missed out on that. I'm sure you're not sad that I missed out on that, but
I would have slept through it anyway.
Exactly. You would have done that. Annie's been on the DL, but she's playing through the pain. Today in Dial a Deal, as we wait your call, by the way, again, 812-934-5112. In the mailbag, we have someone selling 25 pullets. They are Barred Rock, and they are Rhode Island Blues. Those are the two varietals. They're asking $18 a piece. And you can call them at 221-7115. All numbers on Dial a Deal in the 812 area code, unless we tell you otherwise. 221-7115 for the pullets.
If you get those chickens, you're going to have a pretty flock.
Also in our mailbag today, somebody looking for a person to list their items on eBay. They'll cut you off a little piece.
Yeah.
212-2338. 212-2338. Could even be maybe some high school student is home on break, and they need a little way to make a little money. They'll put gas in that car in second semester. Get a hold of them. 212-2338. If your high schooler's not listening, they're probably still sleeping. Write that number down for them and say, hey, get a job. You've eaten all my food since you've been off school.
Yeah, and the good thing about this kind of job is you can do it anytime.
Right. Doesn't matter what the weather is. You can do it in your PJs, whatever.
Yeah.
Hook up with them. 212-2338. I think that's a great opportunity for some young person. I kind of want to do it for them because I'll sell a little bit on eBay here and there, but I do not have the time.
You do dabble in it.
Nah. I screwed up, you know that? I screwed up. I was selling these filters for a humidifier.
Yeah.
We were in a store the other day and a couple of weeks ago, and I picked them up for nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Sold them on eBay, but I thought the guy only bought one, so I shipped one. And then I just realized yesterday, he bought two. I got to ship the other one.
Oh, good.
I had to fix that today. WRBI Dial a Deal.
Good morning. Happy New Year's. I've got a Skil chainsaw.
All right.
It's an 18-inch bar, and it's a MS-250. And it runs, and I like to sell it. And more information is 812-212-1694.
All right. And that's 18-inch bar. You said MS as in Mother Sam 250.
Yeah.
All righty, buddy. Thank you. Good luck. That's a steel chainsaw, 18-inch bar, MS-250, 212-1694, 212-1694. Want to make sure we have the right model number on the website.
Yeah, probably even has some steel in that steel chainsaw.
Oh, my goodness. She'll be here all week, folks.
Delusional now.
812-934-5112 if you would like to be on Dial a Deal on National 55-mile-an-hour Speed Limit Day.
Yeah.
So this week, this is the date, 51 years ago, I guess, when President Nixon mandated a speed limit of 55 miles an hour across the U.S. And so, I mean, states could opt out of it, but they would lose their highway funding. So that's
Right.
always the power of the purse.
Yeah.
Is always strong, as they call it. All 50 states complied, and now we've got those 55-mile-an-hour signs everywhere, and which you always obey, Annie.
Oh, yes. To the dot. Uh-huh.
I think there's multiple law enforcement officers in the area would testify that I've not always obeyed those, but I have of late in my old age. I think a teenage driver, maybe Brent, may or may not have got two tickets a month apart, one for 76 and a 45, one for 85 and a 55. Thank you to the late Judge George Watts for amending both of those miraculously so that I was able to keep driving.
You're a lucky duck.
WRBI, you're on Dial a Deal.
Oh, hey, I got some 4x5 round bale hay for sale. It's net wrapped, stored inside at $35 a bale. And I'm at 744-9168.
All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you now.
He's got 4x5 round bale hay, net wrap, stored inside, $35 a bale, 744-9168. That is 744-9168. Get your hail direct from the source there. Call him up and say, hey. So what about you? Your standard is to maybe go slightly over the speed limit. I couldn't say that with a straight face.
Yeah. But you know what?
You got to burn the carbon off your engine is why, right?
Yes. And I got to find real wood to knock on, but I haven't had a speeding ticket since I was in college.
Oh,
so.
man. Yeah, you better be careful saying that. You're going to make bad things happen to you in the universe. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. But Annie has commemorated National 55-mile-an-hour Speed Limit Day on our social, particularly the Book of Faces, if you want to weigh in on that. Tell us your story of a speeding infraction, maybe.
Yeah.
812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal today. We've got a whole lot coming up in the second segment, but let's go ahead and take our break.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Mutex, the all-new 5-cup Cross Your Udder Bra for full-figured cows.
I'm WRBI meteorologist Paul Trombley with Southeastern Indiana's most reliable forecast. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times today, with daytime highs approaching 34. Northwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 24 tonight. Cloudy skies expected. Cloudy skies tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 34. Currently, it's 22 degrees.
The key to a New Year's resolution is to make it practical and realistic. My algorithms indicate that you lack discipline to adhere to arbitrary limits on your diet spending or alcohol consumption. So why would you spend 2024 a prisoner to unrealistic, even punitive aspirations? But if you insist on a resolution, try this. Resolve to eat and drink until you collapse of a heart attack with a smile on your giant fat face. Have a happy New Year, dorkwad.
All I did was ask her for some New Year's resolution ideas. That highlight from 2 years ago on the program.
Yeah.
Sometimes Alex A. can be cruel.
I like how she calls you Dorkwad. I need to adopt that.
Thanks a lot, Alex A. Back on Dial a Deal, Brent Lee, Annie Nunley here to take your calls. 812-934-5112. If we can help you out today.
Back home again.
We won't be here with this program tomorrow, so I'm going to tell you today that tomorrow, January 3rd's date, back in 1825, is when Scottish factory owner Robert Owen buys 30,000 acres of land in southwestern Indiana that becomes New Harmony.
I've been there.
Yeah?
Well, to the historical site that's there now.
You know, I want to go, but I haven't been yet. What can you tell me about it? Some learnings here. You should get Ivy Tech credit for listening to this program.
It's very cool. And there, like, the little village is still around, and you get to tour through, I don't remember what it's called, but like this open air, it's not a gazebo.
A garden or?
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
A common area, if you will.
It's worth going if you're a nerd, which I definitely 125,000,000% am.
Posey County, right?
I think so.
Sits there on the Wabash River. 1814 is when it was founded, and but he bought the land in 1825. It was originally Harmony, IE, and then it became New Harmony, I guess, later after this land purchase we just commemorated. But there you go, Robert Owen, a Welsh industrialist. He was trying to, I guess, set up a utopian society.
Yeah.
A lot like they have in Oldenburg right now. Maybe a little more capitalism in Oldenburg, thankfully, but, it's an idyllic little village.
I love the idea of a utopian society. It is very idyllic. It ain't going to happen because free choice of humanity, but
right.
It's a nice thought.
We's bad sometimes. That's what I'm saying. 812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal. And I mentioned Oldenburg, and it made me think of the fact that, the sisters are turning 175.
Yeah, that's cool.
Some of the ones there at the convent right now actually were there at its founding.
I don't think that's how math works,
Brent. They're not quite that old.
No.
170. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. No, I mean, what a great, the Sisters of St. Francis, what a great order,
Yeah. I don't think you can quantify the good that those women have done.
Right. And their staff and stuff, instrumental in all that as well.
Yeah.
812-934-5112 if we can help you out on Dial a Deal. It's 9:21. Today's going to be partly sunny, 34. More of the same over the weekend, decreasing clouds tomorrow, 35, mostly sunny, 36 on Sunday. We jump up in temp on Monday, 47, 53 on Tuesday. And that's not bad for the first day of the Ripley County Tournament. I'll tell you that. This is usually the throes of the coldest part of the year this time of year.
Yeah.
WRB guy, you're on Dial a Deal.
Yes, I got seasoned white oak firewood for sale. 812-363-5287.
Seasoned white oak firewood. All right, sir, we got you, and good luck to you.
Okay.
All right, have a happy new year. I guess you can still say that, right? Especially the first time you talk to somebody in the new year, just like the last time of the old year, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, I think so.
812-934-5112 if we can help you out on this morning's edition of Dial a Deal. What else going on? I was looking at something else here I was going to tell you about. Oh, yeah. The Wabash River Basin, closely watched this time of year. This is historically when the spring floods start building up. We get about, but it doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of snow this winter. I hope.
As a student of a university located along the Wabash, I can tell you firsthand, it likes to flood, and it likes to flood a lot. Out of nowhere, and wore rain boots more the second semester of every year than I did real shoes.
When I dream about the flooding on the Wabash.
Oh, this is something I've had for a while in my hot little hands and haven't gotten to yet. A lot of country stars, they're like pro wrestlers. They don't use their real names.
Yes.
They may not be as phony as some of the wrestling names, but for instance, LeAnn Rimes, her real first name, Margaret.
What?
LeAnn's her middle name.
Okay, well,
Guess she thought Leanne sounded cooler. I don't know.
I guess.
Tim McGraw raised as Samuel Timothy Smith until he was 11. That's when he found out his real father was MLB pitcher Tug McGraw.
I remember hearing about that.
So Sam Smith could be a country star, not that pop guy with the lisp. That guy would have had to pick another name if he came along, because he came along way after Tim McGraw came along. You know, he would have had to have been something completely different, you would think, even though they're different genres. You know the guy I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The guy that thinks way up you.
Yeah.
Toby Keith's full name was actually Toby Keith Covell, Covel.
That's common for him to drop their last name.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's not real catchy
Yeah.
or common for people to know it easily and be able to spell it and stuff. Cody Jinks' full name, Meredith Cody Jinks. Didn't think that a man named Meredith sounded cool enough, I guess.
That dude got named after some great-grandpa.
Kid Rock, it's going to shock you to know this. That's not his actual name.
What?
His birth certificate says Robert James Ritchie, R-I-C-H-I-E.
Huh.
Thomas Rhett's full name, Thomas Rhett Akins. But, of course, his dad, Rhett Akins, was already a big country star, so he wanted to make sure there was no confusion there. I get that. Wanted to make it on his own.
Yep.
Co Wetzel's first name is actually Roper. R-O-P-Y-R.
What?
It's
All right.
Roper Madison Co Wetzel.
I'd go by Co also.
Unless you're going to be in the rodeo, and then you would maybe use Roper.
I don't know if I'd use it spelled like that.
Oliver Anthony, his real name, Christopher Anthony Lunsford. There's no Oliver in it. It's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
Winona Judd, of course, her real name, Christina Claire Simonella. She got Winona from the song Route 66 and took her mother's maiden name because Simonella sounded too much like salmonella.
I knew about the last name. I did not realize Winona was out of the blue.
I ain't going to go to that Simonella concert. I might get some raw chicken rubbed on me. I don't know what people, I guess there could be a downside on that. Jelly Roll's real name.
Not Jelly Roll?
No. Can you believe that? It's not on his birth certificate. It's Jason DeFord. D-E-F-O-R-D. Jason DeFord.
He's Jelly Roll.
He could have kept that the real name and sold cars, I guess.
I guess.
Jason DeFord Ford. I don't know. Maybe he still will do that. He's been branching out in some businesses.
Yeah, there's a NASCAR driver that has a bunch of dealerships around Nashville.
Mm-hmm. I think there's more than one driver that has some, but I'm not sure what all of them. I know Rusty Wallace has some. And
that's it.
Is he the one in that area?
That's what I was thinking of.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. I'm excited about today's edition of The Daily Pod.
Yeah?
Brought to you by Batesville To Go. Yeah, I'm going to be talking to Bill Draymond.
He's such a cool dude.
Over 57 years of law enforcement service, all right here in southeastern Indiana. He dropped by Wednesday on his last day on the job and chatted with me for a while. So that's coming up in just a few minutes here on The Daily Pod. Of course, most recently, the Oldenburg town marshal.
Yeah.
And, just amazing. Also want to recognize that Wednesday was also the last day in uniform for Officer Eric Mentor, who has been serving Oldenburg since 1997. So happy retirement to him. WRBI, you're on Dial a Deal.
Yes. Could you give me the number of the man had firewood?
Yeah, that was 363-5287.
Okay, thank you.
You are very welcome. Good luck to you. Keep warm. It is 9:27, and that's what Dial a Deal is here for, 812-934-5112. If you care to get on the program today, we have just a couple of minutes more, so you're going to want to be dialing here soon. Legislature back in session on Monday. Whole lot of bills. This is the flood of bills time of year, I guess.
Yeah.
And
I don't miss my old job this time of year.
You can read more about those at WRBIRadio.com in the local news section. Charlie Van Zant's been alluding to some of those in our news today, but there's lots of stuff that they're going to be doing to us in Indianapolis, as Senator Lysing likes to say.
Yeah. I bet Tom will catch up with her every so often while the session's going on, too.
Mm-hmm. Her and hopefully other legislators as well. We've had some willing to chat with us during the session in the past, and we hope that tradition continues here with the Daily Pod. 812-934-5112 if you want to get on Dial a Deal today. Oh, some more of these country star names
Yeah.
Garth Brooks, not his full name.
Okay.
Again, Garth's a middle name. It's Troyal Garth Brooks.
No, people would mess that up and call him Troy all the time.
Right. Hank Williams' real name, Hiram King Williams.
No.
But
Hank.
I think yesterday was the anniversary of his death date. He died at just 29. Hiram didn't have that same country twang as Hank does, I guess.
Yeah.
And Hank Williams Jr.'s real first name is Randall.
Huh.
Yeah. Hank Williams III, by the way, Shelton.
Huh.
So none of them actually has the first name, Hank.
That's crazy.
Patsy Cline's real first name, or real name, Virginia Patterson Hensley. Completely different. I think they used to maybe have a bigger departure. There was not as much logic behind him tied to their real name.
Weird.
John Denver's real name, John Henry Deutschdorf Jr. I would have just gone with Deutschdorf.
Oh, yeah.
Like a one-name thing, like Cher, Deutschdorf.
That would have gone over well in all the parts of the U.S. with accents.
Conway Twitty's real name, you got to know this one. He's your favorite.
I don't remember it off the top of my head.
I'm really putting you on the spot. I apologize for doing that.
If you had told me his real name, I could have told you it was Conway Twitty.
Harold Lloyd Jenkins.
That's it.
Randy Travis was really Randy Trawick.
I've never heard that last name.
Well, there you go. You learn something every day listening to this program. Eric Church, Kenneth Eric Church.
All right.
Faith Hill, Audrey Faith Perry. Luke Bryan is Thomas Luther Bryan. And Shania Twain, Eileen Regina Edwards. Twain is from her stepfather. And Shania, well, that's anyone's guess.
Okay.
I don't know where she got Shania. That's going to do it for Dial a Deal today. The Daily Pod is coming up at WRBI.
ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. More saber rattling between the U.S. and Iran as protests over Iran's sanctions-racked economy continue within the country. ABC's Maggie Rulli has more on what President Trump